Wait here. Shit!
I knew it. I told y'all. Jasmine, who is that?
I don't know that dude.
Yes, let's go. They just said your name.
Rydell, she was with me all night.
Who did you tell about this place?
I didn't.
You didn't what? You didn't go to the Heights? Laugh about how trusting the old man is? Well, who's gonna trust me now?
Hold up!
Took your ass in when no one else wanted you.
Whoa, Rydell, you gotta chill. Yes, wait! What the hell?
Need for Speed Unbound is all the things that made the previous game fun and frantic and much more. With a story and hopefully a long-lasting multiplayer online mode, stylish art design that represents something from the Spideyverse, Need for Speed takes all these aspects and does an impeccable job of implementing it into their game.
You did it!
Woohoo! Everybody loves an underdog.
So the story mode is what most people will start off with, and it runs about a good 30 hours-ish, depending on how many races you do per day, and how much customizing and buying new whips you do. The story isn't nothing to write home about, but isn't that bad either. You have a few cutscenes with 3 main characters of the game. This part is a little thin. Only to have 3 characters was a bit limited in the grand scheme of things, but it's still done a pretty good job. There are some nice dialogues between these characters as well, some funny banter and some witty comments. A specific scene takes a little poke at the Fast and the Furious franchise, as you saw in the start of the video, which I appreciate. You can see that Need for Speed story doesn't take itself too seriously, but when it comes to the driving and customizing, it is some serious fun, with its addictive nature. But to summarise, the basic premise is that you're betrayed from the start and you begin from scratch, having all your cars stolen from your garage. Along the way you race in a day-by-day cycle for a run time of 4 weeks, till the last championship race and the culmination of the story. But as we know, the story isn't the main focus, it's the racing and the cars. Graphically the game style was unique and I wasn't too sure about it, but once I adjusted I really did end up liking it. It's not as in your face as you may think. The car styles are realistic as well as the environments, but the characters are very Spideyverse as I previously mentioned. They do a really good job of blending these two vastly different styles into one pan. No complaints here. As well as when you leap off a ramp, you see these wings pop up from the sides to fill your NOS gauge for extra speed. Colours pop and are very vibrant. These are all cool things to look at. Some small nitpicks are, when you go over a water puddle there isn't no ripple effect or splash effect, even you don't even see your car reflection. If you're like me and you stop to do some donuts over a puddle, you're gonna notice this. The large semi-river type sections do get some splash effects though. And the NPC vehicles are very minimal in variation. You're gonna see a lot of BMW 1 Series in different colours. It's like the inhabitants have all been sponsored by BMW, but as I say, it's just all little nitpicks. And doesn't really take anything from what the actual fun arcadey racer does for you. Game mechanics is where Need for Speed really shines in all its glory. The game is so much fun and addictive. The one more race factor really does get you. I've said to myself plenty of times playing this game, I'm going to go to bed in the next hour or so. 3 or 4 hours go by and I'm still playing the game. If a game can do that, you know you're onto a winner. The game is very arcadey in a Need for Speed kind of way. Harsh handbraking with drifting around corners at full speed is unrealistic, but it should be in a type of game like this, and it makes it fun. The thrill of whipping your back end around a corner just missing oncoming traffic to get the win is a racer's thrill that is thoroughly quenched. And yeah, most of the time you will end up crashing into oncoming traffic while going around these bends at high speed and end up losing the race, but that just makes it, when you do end up pulling it off, so much more exciting and exhilarating. There is a lot of customization options as well as cars to choose from. There is a decent amount of recognizable cars going all the way to tier S+. You can also unlock a few customizable cars along the story path as well as earning big cash. You unlock upgradables for your car by upgrading your garage, giving you access to more high-end parts. Body kits are all unlocked from the start, you just need the cash to buy them. Which brings me on to AI. This is by far the best I've ever seen it done in any racing game. Like, I'm in shock how good it is. And this factor makes the game a must play for me. The AI drives like you. They make mistakes. If you pressure them around corners, they will end up taking the turn a little bit too late, either going off the edge or slipping off the track to come back but losing speed, among other unpredictable things. This was super fun and felt really fair. Cop chases are the same. If you're going at high speeds against oncoming traffic, weaving in and between cars, the cops end up crashing and totaling their cars, giving you the escape opportunity. So this was nice to see that there are chances that you can escape the police. Once it gets to 5 heat star though, things start getting really difficult. Cop chases can be long and have your heart pounding if you got a lot of cash at risk anyway. After the storyline is completed, you move on to the online multiplayer, where you will have to unlock all your vehicles all over again. But anything that you've won in the championship races or unlocked as a gift, you get to transfer these cars over to the online mode. So as I say, you start again, you build your character from scratch all over again, and you upgrade your garage all the way up to the highest level again, so you can use all the parts. Racing in different tier races, some drift, some circuit, some off-road races, everything that you get in the story mode basically is here. The online multiplayer is at volume 1 at the moment, so I'm assuming they're going to have updates, depending on the popularity of the game, but I'll release another video on the multiplayer as it develops. Need for Speed gets a brilliant 8.5 out of 10 for me. It could have got more apart from the little nitty gritties. I'm JB, the guy behind the pad. If you've enjoyed the video, always leave a like and hopefully you'll subscribe.